Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your March 2023 reading. Okay, sorry. So I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about. The first card that came out is you with the Eight of Wands in reverse. So here, if I would have seen this, I would have told you like, wow, Capricorn, you're super focused on what you want to build and your ambition and you're making moves and everything is going all right. But it's in reverse. So there's something that is blocking. And so that means that in the month of March, you will probably be able to pinpoint it. Okay, we do have our full moon in Virgo, your, sister sign, Earth. So this is probably going to shed the light on what is. And the Eight of Wands in reverse, it's either we can't make moves at all, or we make moves, but they don't bring any serendipity, or like I send an email, I get an answer back, we get a meeting, we start, things are rolling, things are happening. With the Eight of Wands in reverse, things are not happening. The second card that I see is the Nine of Pentacles in reverse with the Two of Swords. So right away here, the Devil card, Capricorn in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And that is your security, your inner knowing of your worth and your value and, the result of all that you've created and made in your life is there. It's in reverse. And here it's with the Two of Swords. So it's kind of being confronted on, what is my truth about me? The Nine of Pentacles can be also an isolating card of creating kind of this golden cage around us, being very self-sufficient. There's a difference between being independent and self-reliant on everything. Then one is isolated and the other one is not relying on anybody in a way, okay? But that doesn't mean that they do not exchange with other people. So maybe it's about that we're gonna clarify anyway, but there's something about this. And then we have the Star. So it's a great ending. So, all right. Under the Devil in reverse, with the Eight of Wands in reverse, we have the Six of Wands in reverse. Here we have Wands in reverse. And we have the Queen of Swords upright. So, Queen of Swords is all about your perception of how you see things. So what is under this is not quite having finished past tribulations, wars, traumas, not quite back from war yet. Almost there. And I am seeing things through that. Not quite being acknowledged yet. And it has to start with self-acknowledgement. Self-acknowledgement of our worth and value. Under our Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles, and beside the Six of Wands in reverse, I have the Seven of Cups. And under the Queen of Swords that is trying to look forward, she's trying to look at the Chariot. And the Chariot is our movement forward, our success. This is like I'm trying to build towards my aspiration. I'm trying to keep focus on it, but things are not working. And it's probably because there's like a Seven of Cups there. I haven't quite acknowledged myself. So when I look in front of me to try and see my future, if you see that even the cup with the laurel of victory and success, there's a little skull in the shadow. So that means I can't even project complete success because I don't quite acknowledge myself yet. Six of Wands, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I'm done. My wands is not there to defend me or to, I'm all conflicted and not sure. Six of Wands. There I am. I'm being cheered by the universe. Not quite there when it comes to your movement forward. And then under the star, I have the Four of Swords. So there's healing that needs to continue being done so that I can truly finish the past cycle. Maybe a past cycle where things did not work. And I cannot look at my future through that lens because that's what I'm going to project on it. Even if I'm in my alignment, I'm completely, because here we have 8-pointed star, and on the forehead of the chariot is the 8-pointed star. He got that inspiration because he cleared all of the old waters. Things are clear. This is a soul having a human experience that is not bothered by the memories in the water, the memories and the traumas of the old. She pours it away. Bottom of the deck, I have the Wheel of Fortune. So this month, I think you're going to be on the path of finishing a certain cycle in your life that is going to allow you to move the Wheel of Fortune finally. Let's clarify this for you, Capricorn. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Capricorns for March 2020. Right. Okay, so why is the 8 of Wands and the Devil in reverse for Capricorn? Why? Okay. So I have the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Hermit with the 6 of Cups. But the Hermit is in reverse. So it's almost like things are not moving along because you have a hard time. And there is our Virgo full moon. This is all about joining to your willpower and strategy, water. Bringing water so that the old water is not blurring your vision of what you should do, your inspiration, your inner knowing. The Hermit is that quality of being able to bring cosmic intelligence, Mercury, into our daily life, giving us the path to follow. Yes, this feels right. This is it. It says yes inside. I continue. When we have the Seven of Swords, we cannot rely on what it says inside. Because am I dreaming, or is this a fear? Am I projecting possibilities or complete illusions? Everything is all over the place. Here we have the Six of Cups. So there's this need to bring forward the cups so that your will can be guided by the wise earthly part of you that will follow your heart. And for that, you need to go get more water. And right now, you're not listening to your wisdom that is telling you that. So maybe you can be stubborn and still make moves, but since they're not aligned with your heart, it's not giving the results that you wanted. Let's look at that Six of Wands in reverse. So, Seven of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So this guy is already slow. But if you put a Seven of Swords and a Six of Wands with it, it's like I'm putting efforts, but I'm almost like shooting in my foot at the same time. Why? Because I'm not being backed up by my Divine Feminine. And my Divine Feminine, well, it's my inner worth, that's for sure. It's going to be my intuition. It's going to be what gives access to inspiration and cosmic intelligence. Venus, unconditional love and abundance. Am I going in that perspective? Here, the star. Every time you see a woman on a card, it is the feminine aspect that kind of controls it. Even though Aquarius is swords and it's a masculine element, the capacity to be the intermediaire between the divine and your rational consciousness, masculine, has to pass through the feminine. And the feminine cannot be obstructed by old sadnesses and water, dirty water of trauma and things like that. That's why when it's pure, cleaned, there's nothing, not even a personal reality close. Okay? It's pure alignment with your stars. And that's what you need in order to drive, give a direction to your chariot. Let's look at your Queen of Swords. Oops, I would need another pack. And I had the World here. So yes, there is something to finish. Look at the Queen of Swords. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, we have Temperance. Here's our Eight of Wands. And here's our Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. So it's almost, I would say, like at this point, even hard to start. Maybe a fear of jeopardizing what you've already accumulated. But the moves are very hard to be made. With Temperance in reverse, it's almost like now is not quite the right timing for it. Because there's emotional cleaning that still needs to be done in order for your moves to be backed up by your water. Let's look at that Two of Swords with the Nine of Pentacles. Here we have the Page of Wands in reverse. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles with a pack, but here we have the repeat of the Six of Wands, Six of Wands. That's kind of the decision you have to make. To trust yourself, to be confident within yourself, having that inner knowing of the, when it's not just our mind, but also our gut, our heart, our elbow that agrees with the move we want to make. It makes things a lot less insecure, lost in a fog, in order to proceed. What's that? 7 of Cups. And there's a decision like that to be made for you, Capricorn. Not sure. Make it clear. Here's the Chariot. Yeah, because what road is the Chariot gonna take if he's got a fog inside of him, in front of him? That guy's going full speed. Can't go full speed in a fog. So we need a clarity, and they come together, clarity and the Ace of Cup, and you need an Ace of Cup in order to clear this. These are aces, so to kind of clear that paradox, ambiguity you're in, you need that ace. Right now it's in the hand of God. You need to be able to grasp it, but you also need to go get that Ace of Cup. It is there for you to help clear the cloud. And it will less be in your head about it. Here is the Page of Wands in reverse. This guy wants to move forward, but since he doesn't have the clarity, he's all in the yes, but. So your moves are not happening, okay? And some of you probably feel that kind of invisible wall in front of you. The Star. But at the end of the month, there's this realization that's gonna happen. Who are you? Okay, so we have 4 of Wands, Emperor in reverse, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. That's why things are not moving. Your Emperor is in reverse. He doesn't know what to do. He needs to be guided. He needs to be not the only power behind things. He needs to be backed up by your feminine that's going to tell him what to do. Okay? And when I say feminine and masculine, I'm not talking about men and women. I'm not saying man needs a woman to tell him what to do. No. You have your masculine and you have your feminine within you. And so if your soul cannot guide your decisions, your perceptions, your actions, it's kind of being lost in the jungle here. So it's just strategy and willpower, and you're extremely isolated in a strange world that can come at you at any time. 4 of Swords. And that's why I think they want you to go get some water. You're going to heal. 4 of Swords is all about healing. First of all, your Divine Feminine, Queen of Pentacle, so that you can get the pentacle you need to get you out of the 5 of Pentacle. Here, if we think that things will end up like this, that it will be unfair, that we will have to sacrifice, or that we will lose, we will never move into action. And here I have the 10 of Cups. You need that cup because you're at the end of your cycle of cup and it started to implode. You're starting to have a hard time to see the beauty, the joy of participating in this game, of feeling the love from the tree, from what you have done, from the people around you. You need that cup, and you need to readjust your worth and your acknowledgement, but not by brainwashing yourself into it, by actually feeling it And that's why you need more water. If we don't feel it, you can repeat the mantra like 1,000 times. It will never stick. You need to feel it. The world. But at the end of the month, there it is. Graduation. King of Sword. All right. And we have the King of Cups. So here, your masculine, with a King of Cups and a King of Sword, that's already 2 out of 4. That will be upright. So that means having that emotional integrity. And emotional integrity in its groundness. Because we always have integrity. If you believe the lie, you're going to act in that integrity. You know? It's homogeneous. There's no different beliefs. That doesn't mean they're right or they're wrong. But here, you're going to have this integrity in a grounded emotion. This is what needs to be cleared this month. So you probably started feeling it maybe with the new moon in Pisces. It's starting to work. Full moon in Virgo. It's showing itself right in your life, in your daily life. Some of you in your body. But this is the process. So on this, my beautiful Capricorns, I'm going to call this... I'm going to call this 2 aces, because they're going to present themselves to you this month, and I want you to recognize them and grab them, because this is what is going to push the wheel of fortune for you. So, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, thumbs up, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, there's a description below. There's an email, a website. And you go on it and everything is very user-friendly to book a reading if you feel the need to. Also, it's going to be spring equinox on the 21st. And so this is a very good time to kind of find our balance and welcome the new, where the days will be longer than the nights. So welcome the sun back. And it's the true beginning of the new year. So putting your intentions and all of that for the year to come is a perfect time. So on that, my beautiful Capricorns, I'm sending you all my love and light. And I'll see you next month. All right?